One, two, three, four bolts. These two are shorter, but these two are much longer. So I'm just trying to separate this piece from the engine itself. Block underneath the oil pan over here. And the pan of this support, it's not going to crashing down on me. Probably should need some other support too. Maybe over here. Let me see if I get some. Okay, this bolt is totally out. So now I can remove this engine hoist. I got this in its position. And then we got this almost out. This engine prop. Well, it's back. Crankshaft. One bolt here, two bolt here, and three bolt here. Is finally off and away from the engine. Super dirty work. You can see. And I just used the wood block and that little wood block to support this engine stand. And then underneath this engine block too. You know, so right now it's just the engine stand. It's not coming out though. So I'm going to try to keep working on it until this engine stand can be removed from here and expose that. There's no bolt in the middle. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 bolts. It's kind of interesting, this thing here. Okay, I finally removed this engine stand, and you can see this screw is actually crooked. This screw is to lock this engine stand into the wood underneath. And right now the front of the engine stand is supported by this little wooden piece here. These two are not taking any support at all. But here's the engine stand. Amazing how the engine stand actually, came off, and it's pretty rusty here. So I don't even think this is gonna work. It's the engine stand, front of it. There's no crankshaft. There's no crankshaft down here. It's gotta be up here because look. This screw is coming off, and these two are what is it? 14. These two are 14 millimeters. This one is 13 millimeters. See that? This is 13, so two 14 bolts, one number, one 13. And now I'm just gonna put it back. Let's try to help support. Doesn't look like it's going to. Engine stand back. It looks to me I can separate this engine stand, separate the engine from the engine stand. If I can take out these 4 screws, and then I can get to, then I'll put something underneath to support the front of the engine, and then get to, I guess, put something underneath here, support the oil tank, and then be able to get to the crankshaft down there. Okay, put it back, and I'm gonna try to connect the gasoline and try to connect the gasoline, and then batteries, and try to start this thing. There is no crankshaft for you to turn this crankshaft. You know, and 3 bolts. These are 14, number 14 bolts, or the 14mm bolts, and this one is 13mm bolts. I just used 2 3/4 inches block to hold it, and also I put the 2x4 down there across to fold it. Now I'm just going to put this engine stand back. Got this piece that was in here. I got it out, but now I can't put it back in. But I haven't separated the engine stand from the engine. This side is off, but this side is still on. And I can see this is already coming off this way, the engine stand, and the engine is actually resting on this top here. So I gotta find something to support the engine before this thing can come off.